Welcome back to Crypto Status, where we update you on news about the cryptocurrency world. It's great to have you back. Don't forget to like and subscribe so you can stay ahead in the crypto market. Now, Dogecoin and SHIBA may already be in your investment watch list. But which one has the better investment in 2022 and beyond? Dogecoin was originally started as a joke, a satire of the cryptocurrency market and the wild price surges seen by the likes of Bitcoin. It's therefore somewhat ironic that the token has gone on to become one of the most popular cryptos of 2021, boasting a market cap of over $32 billion. It was also perhaps inevitable that eventually, another token would come along to rival Dogecoin, and this is where Shiba Inu comes in. Dubbed the Dogecoin killer, Shiba has a similar use case to Doge, in that it is ostensibly a token for exchange and not really anything more. It also seeks to emulate Dogecoin's success by building a strong community. So aside from their Shiba Inu mascot, both coins share a similar mission. However, Doge has the advantage of its famous association with Tesla CEO Elon Musk, whereas Shiba Inu's plan to get Ethereum's Vitalik Buterin on side by sending him a large holding of SHIB fell flat when he promptly burned it and signaled that he didn't want any involvement with the project. So is Shiba simply trading on Dogecoin's recent success, or does the project have any genuine long-term viability? In the following Dogecoin Doge versus Shiba SHIB review, we'll take a closer look at what each coin has to offer and consider which one presents the better investment opportunity. It's safe to say that neither Dogecoin nor Shiba is headed for crypto market dominance. Based on any technical credentials, neither is particularly innovative compared to other leading projects. But when it comes to pitting one token against the other, there are just a few key differences to be aware of. Dogecoin versus Shiba. The key differences. Dogecoin was the first of the so-called meme coins, famously started as a joke to satirize the investor hype surrounding the cryptocurrency market. The project was launched in 2013 and adopted the Shiba Inu dog as its mascot, which at the time was the subject of a famous meme doing the rounds. Dogecoin's blockchain isn't completely without merit though. Modeled on Litecoin, it actually has a solid infrastructure, and being based on the SCRYPT proof of work mechanism, it is actually more scalable than, say, Bitcoin. The lighthearted ethos proved to be something of a hit with crypto enthusiasts, with the price of Doge seeing growth of over 300% in its first few weeks of trading. At the time, many saw the appeal in the more consumer-focused approach and viewed Doge as a genuine alternative to Bitcoin. It seems that Shiba Inu was very much created to mimic the unlikely success of Dogecoin. In its white paper, the Swedonymic founder Ryoshi claims that the token is intended to be completely community-driven, much like Doge had become by that stage. Just as with Dogecoin, Shiba Inu is intended to serve as a peer-to-peer payment network, with no central authority, corporate structure, or a CEO making decisions for the direction of the project. The idea is that Shiba Inu is entirely community-led from the outset. A key difference between Dogecoin and Shiba Inu is that SHIB is actually an ERC20 token, running on the Ethereum blockchain. Some might say this is a significant advantage, as it means that Shiba Inu can interact with the most popular DeFi projects, most of which are also running on the Ethereum blockchain. It's probably fair to say that Shiba Inu is riding on Dogecoin's coattails to quite a large extent, but this doesn't necessarily mean it can't eventually surpass the original meme coin. When it comes to transaction speeds, Dogecoin actually holds up well against many of its contemporaries. The network uses a similar proof of work consensus protocol to that of Litecoin, which stands to reason, as the blueprint for Dogecoin was largely based on Charlie Lee's token. The key difference between Dogecoin and other value storage crypto projects is that it relies on the SCRYPT algorithm, as opposed to the SHA-256 used by Bitcoin. SCRYPT is much faster and allows for a much faster block creation rate, which, in theory, makes Dogecoin a lot more scalable than Bitcoin. Dogecoin has an estimated block creation time of around 1 minute, compared to Bitcoin's 10 minutes and faster even than Litecoin's 2.5 minutes. As we have noted, Shiba Inu is built on the Ethereum blockchain, so its block creation time and transaction rate are inevitably reflective that of its parent network. Being an ERC20 token, SHIB uses a proof-of-work mechanism that for all intents and purposes gives it a similar transaction rate to Dogecoin. However, this may change when the Ethereum network shifts to a proof-of-stake mechanism, which could give SHIB a competitive advantage over Doge. Dogecoin is known for its active community and celebrity endorsements, but ultimately the price of an asset is determined by supply and demand. Whereas some cryptocurrencies limit their supply to create scarcity, Dogecoin has remained true to its remit of creating a genuine peer-to-peer payment system by adopting an inflationary mechanism. The idea is that this will prevent investors holding the token and taking large sums out of circulation, whilst keeping transaction fees down in the long term. The developers behind Shiba Inu have taken a different approach when it comes to the token's supply mechanism. SHIB has a circulating supply of 500 trillion and a total cap set at 1 quadrillion. However, a large amount of the supply was burned by Ethereum co-founder Vitalik Buterin. It isn't clear if this was the intention behind Shiba developers sending him the token, but it was largely seen as a thumbs down from the Ethereum founder. The Shiba website proudly states that the remaining SHIB, that which was not burned by Buterin, was entirely locked up in the Uniswap exchange, meaning that anyone looking to trade SHIB must do so on the open market. Dogecoin versus Shiba Inu, which is the better investment? When it comes to making an investment, weighing up Shiba versus Dogecoin is tricky as both coins are community-driven, which means they are subject to some pretty wild price fluctuations with little to help them stabilize. Cryptocurrency investment always carries a certain risk, but anyone looking to acquire a holding of either Doge or SHIB should bear in mind that these are both meme coins and there is no real precedent for how their value may change over time. Dogecoin versus Shiba Inu, price history. If you're looking to invest in Dogecoin or Shiba, then it's a good idea to look at each token's previous price performance. Whilst this alone might not be enough to make accurate predictions, it can be useful in assessing how certain market forces affect each coin. Dogecoin Doge. Despite widely being acknowledged as something of a joke, Dogecoin experienced a fairly successful launch, making gains amounting to around 300% just 2 weeks after being listed. However, this proved to be short-lived and Doge pretty much flatlined at minimal value for the next few years. Doge experienced something of a price surge in 2017, when prices went from $0.0002 to around $0.0090 before the year was out. Once again, this was short-lived, but it was enough to let investors know that Dogecoin was still relevant in an ever-progressing crypto market. By 2019, Doge was trading back down around $0.0025, occasionally creeping up to $0.0030 going into 2020. But without making any substantial headway. Doge's next major jump came during a market-wide upswing at the start of 2021, which saw prices hit $0.082 in February. A couple of months later, the Dogecoin community exerted its power, sending Doge up to record highs in April before culminating in an all-time high of $0.731. This marked an increase of a staggering 9,000% on Doge's price in January 2021. Read also, why Dogecoin is so cheap. Shiba Inu, SHIB. SHIB has only been in existence since 2020, so naturally there isn't anywhere near as much data as there is for Doge. Shiba Inu launched at less than $0.00000001, the price being kept purposely minute to allow room for significant growth whilst ensuring SHIB remained affordable and viable as a peer-to-peer currency. After its launch in August of 2020, SHIB remained more or less worthless for much of its existence, with its price rarely fluctuating and never rising beyond a few fractions of a cent. However, this all changed in 2021, when SHIBA began to bathe in reflected glory after Doge's remarkable price runs. In April, the price of SHIB went from $0.00000001 to $0.00000036. Now on paper this hardly looks like a big jump, but in terms of investor returns this equates to gains of some 3,500%, and all within just a few days. Since then, Shiba Inu has very much earned its moniker of the Doge killer, and a certain amount of hype began generation around the coin in October 2021, sending prices up to an all-time high of $0.00000826, representing a staggering increase on its launch price just 1 year earlier. If you stayed till the end, thank you. I hope you have a great week. Don't forget to like and subscribe and stay tuned for new videos for updates. See you soon.